Okay, so a bump key is a key that, like a regular key, the pins on a regular key line up with the flat spots. So that's how, when you put the key into the lock, and then it opens. But you file those down so it looks kind of like a saw blade, like this here. And what happens is when you put it in almost all the way, and then it's just like, I took the stop out, and on a normal key it would have a stop. I don't know if I have one here. Let's see if I have a normal key here. Okay, so on a normal key, it would have the stop mark there. So I remove that, so that way when it goes into the lock, it'll go in all the way. And what I want it to do is all the pins are going to rest in those valleys, and when I tap it with the hammer, the kinetic force is going to be like a pool ball hitting another pool ball, and it's going to flick those pins up. And while I'm turning the key, when those pins come back down, they're going to land on the shear line, and the lock's going to open. And so the way that works is, here's a house deadbolt. So when you put it in, a regular key would open the lock, but a regular key would only go in that far. This key goes in that far. So when I pull it out one click, that's the difference. So now they're resting in all the valleys, and when I tap it, now they're going up on the sides of the saw blades. So I put a spring on here so that I can do that as quickly as possible, and that way it'll pop back, and I can just jackhammer. So when it doesn't, so if in case it doesn't work, I don't have to manually pull it back out. You know, it's a lot easier when the lock is in a vise or door, but then all I have to do is just oops, get a better grip here. It's in a vise grips, but so I'm going to apply tension to the key, like I'm going to turn the key in the door, and then tap it, and then it opens. So see that? I can open the key to the door with a key that's not meant for the door, and that's what a bump key is. So instead of having to pick the door or pick the lock, you can essentially just like that open it that way, and that's what a bump key is. And so I hope that helps. Alright, well, I will talk to you later.